Hello, YouTube. Uh, First off, I would like to apologize about me saying hello twice in the previous video. The recording system I use is UCam. It came with my computer, and if you use UCam, you know when you start recording, it waits a second before the actual recording symbol pops up. So I wasn't sure if it was recording or not. So yeah, that's that. So from now on, there'll just be a little pause before I say anything until I get some video editing software. But that's out of the way, I'd just like to say that today is Christmas Eve, or that's the day I'm recording it on, anyways. The past few days I've been getting some presents because the rest of my family is Christian. They celebrate Christmas, and I told them I didn't like. They know I'm atheist. Like I told them that I didn't really want any presents. They're like, "It's Christmas. We're gonna get you presents. We're getting you presents, son." And I was like, "Okay." And yeah, I got Fluttershy over here, which was awesome. I loved it. I got it from my grandma, or my step grandma, technically. Sorry, I just woke up. What else did I get? Oh, got Call of Duty Ghost finally. Honestly, I was waiting to either get it on computer or PS4 once I get a PS4. I think that's the major things I got. Oh, wait. Hold on. Sorry. I apologize. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you should recognize this as a Dalek. This is a cuddle wrap. I had to look at the box to remember what it's called. It's basically a ghetto snubby. No, it's a ghetto snuggie. It buttons in the back, but it doesn't have arms, which kind of makes sense. Daleks don't exactly have arms. Well, they do, but they come out the front. One of them's a laser. But yeah. Today I'm going to grandparents to open some more presents from them, and then back here and on Christmas I open presents from my other grandparents and from my parents. Now that that's out of the way, sorry about the almost 3 minutes of random jibber jabber. Also, if you don't I would just like to say, if you don't get presents for Christmas or anything, I know I'm gifted. I'm not trying to, I know I'm lucky. And I don't want to, be bragging. I'm just, I like to share my story or whatever with you guys. Just because I'm weird like that. So, get that out of the way. If you don't get presents for Christmas, I feel sorry for you. And I know you must be in a rough situation, unless you just don't celebrate Christmas. It still could be in a rough situation. And I do feel sorry for you. And as soon as I get a normal income, like my own job, I'm definitely going to be donating at least a fair amount of money, as much as I can, to charity. Alright, so now almost 4 minutes of jibber jabber. Now, on to the actual topic of this video. The actual topic of this video is Christmas itself, its scientific significance, and its origins. So we're going to start off with its origins. Christmas, it might surprise you, actually is mostly pagan. Pretty much every aspect of Christmas is pagan. The tree comes from old Nordic mythology. Sorry, it doesn't look like I'm staring at the screen because there's a camera, it shows what it's recording. So, and that's why it looks weird. I'll try and look at the camera. Sorry, tired. Anyways, tree comes from Old Norse mythology. Presents, I'm pretty sure, come from Wiccan traditions, and I'm not sure. I know Saint Nick is African, like from African traditions. That's Santa Claus for those of you that don't know. And just the reefs come from some of the foreign paganism. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, the only thing Christian about Christmas is Jesus, and I don't quite understand why people don't know this. I think it's just that uh, the Christianity, like the Christian population, tried to hundreds of years ago. They were they tried to cover it all up as these new pagan traditions came in. They said they were theirs, and people believed them because people are gullible. And so yeah, that's a little education about the Christmas traditions and how they came along. Now for the scientific importance of Christmas. The scientific importance of Christmas is that it has a phenomenon that happens in the days leading up to Christmas and on Christmas itself that only happens once a year. Now, in case you don't know, December 21st is the winter solstice. That is the shortest day of the year with the longest night. Now, up to that point, the sun increasingly sets more south. Like, when it sets in a more southern area. And it sounds weird, but it's just because the way the Earth tilts and all that fun stuff. And with that, all the sun tilting and stuff, the sun, as the days go by in the later half of the year, the sun always sets in a more southern location than the night before. On the winter solstice, it sets in its most southern location of all year. For 3 days, it sets in that same spot. It doesn't move north or south anymore. Right, yeah. Sorry, just counting my head to make sure I got this right. Then on December 25th, it moves north a little bit. It sets a little bit to the north, and then on the days start getting longer again. And then on Easter, which usually falls, I'm pretty sure it always falls onto the spring equinox. I'm pretty sure Easter is the spring equinox. It's when day and night are perfectly balanced. 12 hours a day, 12 hours a night. So, basically, that's the scientific importance. And I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here. In case, you might have already pieced it together if you're pretty smart, or just normal smart. It's not that hard. I'm going to just reiterate. On the winter solstice, the sun is at its lowest point. The days are as short as they're going to get all year. Then it stays that way for 3 days. 3 days. Then on the 25th, it rises again. And on Easter, it's kind of not at its full strength, but it's in balance again. And Easter is the first day when the sun is, the day is just as long as the night. The sun is just up as long as the night lasts. And then from there on, it's up longer until winter again. Anyways, so I think what this says, and there are a few other places that I've heard this before. Sorry, that's been bugging me that whole time. I know, I'm obsessed with my hair. Deal with it. Anyways, so what this has to say is that the whole, because if you're not familiar with the Christian stories, when Jesus was born on the 25th, he was crucified Then 3 days later, he rose again. And I think that's fairly similar to what happens with the sun. Because on the 21st, it's kind of dead. It's like at its lowest point. It's not up for very long. Then for 3 days, it stays dead. Then on the 25th, it rises again. I know Jesus wasn't born again or didn't rise from the dead. Didn't supposedly rise from the dead. That was what I was trying to say. Didn't supposedly rise from the dead on Christmas. That was when he was born. But when you look at it, that happens around the time he was born, and then on Easter, from Easter on, the sun is at it's up more often than night is up. If you're following me, I know that's worded weirdly, but I'm bad with words. Uh, Anyways, so I think there's a good possibility that all of Christianity has just evolved from an ancient pagan religion based around the sun. And I think that would be interesting. I think if historians could confirm that and say, hey, Jesus was never alive, they find the first Bible and they replace Jesus with the sun, or maybe they say Jesus some kind of ancient Jesus Greek for sun or something like that. I don't know. I think if they could confirm that, that would be cool. It's just something I think could be true. And if you want to leave your own opinions on maybe how Christianity started, post them in the comments. Oh, awesome. One last thing, completely off topic. My sister made this for me. It's cool. And I made a little loopy band too. And it looks pretty cool. It's a little messed up, but that was actually my sister's fault. In fact, I'm gonna get it for you guys. 2 seconds. Yes, I am in all red. Deal with it. This is the one I made. This bit down here that's messed up. I wanted it a little longer because I was gonna try and wear it. And my sister tried to add some to it, and it got really messed up really fast. So now it's a reef for my door. So yeah, that's all I'm saying today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to see my previous video, click right here. I'll put a little annotation right there. Actually, no. Click Fluttershy if you want to see pointing. Click Fluttershy if you want to see my previous video. If you want to see future videos, you'll have to wait till we get video editing software. It can make an app. It can make an outro. Until then, see ya.